deal as well. The power supply was quick. I ordered it exactly 24 hours ago, and express postage, it's well worth it. You did a bit extra money to pay. Really quick to post. The tracking number helps a lot too. As soon as I said that I got the green light, bang, picked it up straight away. Let's get it in this beast here and get it going. Now, it's going to have to go upside down so the fan's facing down, so like that. Perfect. That is a nice power supply. It even gives you a nice carry bag. I always swear by Seasonic because they're one of the best of the best, and they've been in the power supply, computer power supply business since pretty much since day dot. 105 degrees Celsius capacitors in it too. 3-year warranty. Multi-input. It's got the green star. Japanese capacitors. Oh, good. It's also got a really good energy star rating, energy efficiency rating. Let's see, positive 12 volt rail, 70 amps. Ball bearing fan made in China, but it's all got Japanese componentry in there, which is good. Let's whack it in. Matches, it all matches. Beautiful. Yeah, the black colour scheme looks good in this, except for the graphics card, but the case really isn't the black scheme case, but I'll stick to the same colour scheme if I can. I went a bit crazy in my other computer. They're all multi-colours, and they've got Gigabyte graphics card and the Asus board. Got the blue and black colour scheme going on there, but I'll stick to the same in this one. You see that just bloody fits. Alright, let's whack it all together. Hey, it's all wired up, ready to go. Got the wiring all done. The fan controller and the output's finally plugged in the right place, because that comes off this and then controls the fans as I turn this up and down. That's how it goes. Neatened up the cables and got them out of the way as I can and zip tied them. I can adjust the debug display there on the board. Little 7-segment LED display down there and a power button on the board. It's quite a nice board. Wish the cables are more flimsy and flexible. They weren't quite long enough to get between here. I would have probably did with at least one SATA power cable. If only they were long enough. Could have had one cable here, 1, 2, they fitted, but the third one only got to here. Wouldn't reach the SSD. I would have got it with another one just to power that, and that's it. And tucked them all up in there to hide it, but yeah, the cable management for this case is a pain in the ass, because you have to use Molex connectors to run this bloody LED and the temperature sensor there, and that makes it even more messier. Anyway, that's all done. Let's give it a good power up. I'll probably have to this now. I'm probably definitely going to have to reactivate Windows, because with Windows 7 you can tolerate a bit of hardware change. But if you swap the hard drive out and put it in a completely different machine and run it, it will blue screen a bunch of times. Then it will go through all the update process to install all the right drivers to the board. And worst case scenario, you'll have to reactivate it. That's not really much of a big deal. Anyway, let's get it all going. Nice, I like the thing on the side of the motherboard, the boot segments. A6. I don't know if the camera can see that, but yeah, the camera I can't get it on the camera, but it goes to a little set of boot sequences. They're in English, so we'll select that one. Nice. Enabled. Ultra fast. Quite nice, I like that. Startup option, I want to go startup guide. Where's my I want to go boot priority here. Boot sequence. Not the BD. Kingston. Put that there. That's my boot sequence. So that's it. Done. Right. That's it. The SSD is first. I'll set it all up and get it all going. That was quick boot. Barely a BIOS screen start up, and this is about 6 seconds in since it rebooted. Look at that. Beautiful. It's quicker than the other one. I got done ultra fast boot settings too. I'm gonna have to get this going though. So yeah, I want to get the temperature readout going because I got the probe set up perfectly in the CPU heatsink, so I get a direct reading. So I'm gonna have to rewire this bit, find out how to get this working again. I might have plugged it into the wrong connector somewhere. There's supposed to be a green light there too, which probably not plugged in the right way in the motherboard. Anyway, I got everything on this motherboard, but it's the wrong one for this computer, so to speak, because this is the cloned disk out of my other computer. I'm gonna have to make it suit this one. So I've got to install the right graphics card, replace the graphics card software and the TV card software for this older one. Once that's all done, it's pretty much good to go. But no crashes or blue screens, which is good. Beautiful. I'm finished setting it up, and I get this working. Here's a $20 case. Although it looks good, it is crap because the Molex connector for this is all damaged. So cheaply made too to plug it in, the pins don't line up and it pulls straight out. So I'm gonna have to fix that bloody thing. Yeah, I should get a better case anyway. It's not a bad case, but just too cheaply made, especially those bloody Molex connectors. Anyway, I got to first, before I go way ahead of myself, I gotta install the bloody chipset drivers. Now it's going to slug up and jam up and being real slow because it's still got the a clone of my other computer, which has got the Asus B85 chipsets on, everything all installed on it. Anyway, I'll get all this, do it all this way, put all the Gigabyte stuff on, and I can start doing all the Wi-Fi and everything, because at the moment it's not going to work until I get the chipset drivers all installed, which is what you should do in the first place, and don't do what I do and put the Wi-Fi on first. Anyway, it was finally got it working. Had trouble with the UEFI settings and it would not get the I would not install it on the SSD because it wasn't GUI partition formatted, so I had to put it on an older hard drive, which I didn't completely format, so it's got the other computer backed up on it as well, so I just got a fresh install on it again, which I used to run this computer. So do that, then get the old other install off to make sure this is a clean system. Once this clone is done on the SSD, I'll take that this hard drive out and just run it off this SSD once it's done. It's taking a bloody while though. Then once all this is done, I'll do all the driver installs, and then the Wi-Fi, and then I can activate it. Anyway, here's a mod I've done to this computer. I've done the cooling fan switcheroo. Got the front pulling air in, and there's a pulling air out. And the CPU is pulling air in. Pretty good mod that. It runs a lot cooler putting that on there. I've also drilled some holes in the front. Big improvement. Because I quite like this little old Micro ATX case. It was originally made in 2000. The old leading edge computers, all they used there, that joint was that joint only used Samsung Optima. That's all they really relied on. Schools always bought that brand, I never really liked them. They were just crap, and their laptops are really shit. Anyway, that's all up and running nice and well now. It's a good little my retro vintage-ish XP computer has been complete. All done. Looks kind of cool too. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.